7 most disturbing abandoned building encounters caught on camera chat. Lock in. This guy I never watched before. When YouTuber, whatever, I don't know. Let's go.
Chased out by fake security.
Fake security? That's a new one.
On September 19th, 2025,
Chat, is it too loud?
YouTuber 2Swag posted a video
Wait,
that instantly
chat, I want to
caught
make
the
sure it's not
attention
too
of the
loud. I want to make sure.
entire urban exploration community. The video documents his and his friends' attempt to explore the legendary Forest Fair Mall in Ohio, once one of America's first
Okay, it's good. I wanted to make sure it was good.
super malls, and 2Swag was about to step foot inside what many call
2Swag.
the largest abandoned mall in the United States.
There has to be at least one entrance somewhere, one way or another, that we could get into.
Their plan started simple. Scope out the parking lot, stay unnoticed, and find a way inside without breaking any laws. But things immediately went sideways.
Yo! There's security right there. They're parked outside, but they're actually inside. I'm pretty sure there's 2 of them. There's one right there, and then you can't see the other truck.
Bro, just wait right there. Just wait right there until they leave. They ain't gonna find you. There's no way. That mall looks like it's fucking huge.
But it's right there. So, I mean... Oh! In his truck.
Before they could even reach the mall's main entrance, a security truck suddenly started up right in front of them. In panic,
Maybe they have remote start.
the 2 bolted, sprinting across the cracked
Bro, they were not sprinting when they were in plain sight though.
asphalt as the sound of tires rolled behind them. They managed to slip away unseen, but it was a harsh wake-up call. If this was how the night was starting, it was clear this exploration was going to be a lot more intense than they planned.
Okay, just leave. I would leave.
It's worth mentioning that
What?
Forest Fair Mall has earned a notorious reputation among explorers. Rumors surfaced online that the security at this mall isn't your typical mall cop situation. People claim guards have camped inside, chased off explorers with weapons like knives or pipes, and that some might not even be official security at all. Stories of strange figures lurking in dark hallways and unmarked vehicles patrolling the grounds made the location almost mythical in the Urbex community.
So you guys can't really see it, but there he is, right there. Basically, he went into the parking lot, turned around, and parked right
Can he
there.
hear you?
And then there was a door that we saw
Because
that
you're
might
talking
be
kind of
doable,
loud.
but now he's just right in front of it. So
After spending 2 hours mapping cameras and entrances,
Dude,
they made a bold
2
move,
hours? I would give up. Just give up. It's
sneaking
not
in
worth
through
it.
the active security office itself.
shit's coming. Go, 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 go. Do we go right now? Yeah, right now. I'm leaving the gate right there.
Oh, because there's still power. That's why there's security. Because there's still power.
That would be the gate. It's like straight
That
back.
voice crack was insane.
Yeah, we gotta be careful.
Apparently you can go from 0 to a complete site in just a single prompt with Wix Harmony. I don't know if this is going to be possible.
I don't do free advertisement, bro.
They waited for a shift change, slipped in behind one of the guards, and for a brief moment, they thought they were finally in the clear.
thought.
That's when things went downhill again.
Like,
Bro, I'm not supposed to be here.
Okay.
Like,
bro's just chilling. Bro's just chilling in there. He's like, bro, you guys are not supposed to be in here. Literally. Like, bro's just literally chilling right there. Like it's FNAF.
how did y'all get in here?
We found an open door.
No, y'all did.
Yeah, we did.
The door is literally more.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Fact check. Take him back there, and so that he can check, because there's no, like, there wasn't.
We'll leave.
No.
Just yeah. Yeah, we're just gonna leave. No. Make me, bitch. Like, yeah, no, you're not. When you're literally behind a fucking desk. Like, what the hell are you gonna do about it? Did I mute it? This is why you do not carry heavy gear whenever you do this shit. Bro, the stabilization is insane. The camera quality is crazy.
They didn't give up. After regrouping and
Dude, there's no way. Why aren't they giving up? I would have given up as soon as I saw security. Even if it was fake or not, I don't care. I would have given up.
waiting an entire month, they made their third and final attempt.
Oh, after
Same
a month,
mall,
okay.
Same plan, but this time they'd push deeper.
Still open.
But why? But why? But why? I don't understand. Why do people do this? Like, I understand it's a month later, but what the fuck would change in a month? What would change in a month? Nothing.
I'm really nervous right now. I'm like stupidly nervous. It all looks the same.
Bro, it's got backrooms vibes.
Should we put the rock? This might lead right into the security office. Yeah, let's go. Wait, we gotta leave this.
Dude, I hate when there's actual power open. I hate when there's power on still. Because any fucking, like, any door you open that's like one of these doors could be a fire exit door. Or something with a security, like a hidden alarm that goes off when you fucking push it in. Okay, pause.
Do we just go up these stairs? Why? We're supposed to go up.
Decaying? Who's that?
If we're feeling really ballsy, we can come down the stairs. I don't know what to do.
After finally making it inside, the scale of the place hit them. Endless hallways, dark storefronts, and silence stretching across empty atriums. But that silence didn't last long.
But they got good equipment on them, bro. If they get robbed, they're fucked.
As they turned a corner, they spotted movement, security, or what they thought was security, patrolling the floor. At first, they ducked behind cover, waiting for the coast to clear. But as they moved deeper in, they realized something was wrong.
So there's supposedly a guy down there, and there's a playground, and everyone
Bro,
gets caught at the playground. Since we at the end, so
bro, just come on. Just get out of there, bro. Like, like, if it's notorious for people getting caught, why are you still there?
we can't really.
Doesn't make
see,
much
can we?
sense to me.
The so-called guards weren't just watching them, they were blocking exits. The pair soon realized that every door they entered through had been recently rearmed with loud alarm triggers, meaning one wrong move would blow their cover. Trapped and running out of options, they quietly retraced their steps, hoping to find another exit before they were caught. But the tension only grew as they heard footsteps echoing from nearby. That's when they ran into what might have been the strangest encounter yet.
No. Oh, chat, volume warning, volume warning. Oh my god.
What the f***'s happening? I don't know. I can't tell if it's from that way or that way. We don't want to go towards that way. That's where all the commotion is.
Bro, why? I'm not playing fucking World of Warships, bro.
We're leaving. We're leaving. We're leaving.
Bro was just crotch riding that shit.
Yo, he's full on chasing us, bro. Hey.
Close. We're chill.
Why y'all running?
Bro, oh my god, look how much taller he is than him. Oh my god.
You was in here before, weren't you?
No.
Yeah, you was.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, you was.
Their escape route, which was the same one they'd used to enter, was now locked. In a scramble, Two Swag's friend managed to get it open, and they slipped out just as the man lunged forward.
Running ain't gonna get you nowhere, dumbass.
Locks door on security.
Which way? Which way? That way. Wait.
This
After
way, yep,
escaping,
there we
they
go.
realized they had barely escaped from what could have been a serious situation. For most people, that would have been the end. But for explorers like 2Swag, this video serves as a reminder. It's not just the decaying buildings you need to fear, it's the things and people still lurking inside them.
Yeah, but houses in the country never have squatters. They barely do. Again, who's gonna travel? Like, what are you gonna do?
Today,
To
we're
get
looking
food.
at some of the most horrifying abandoned building encounters ever caught on camera. Let's jump right in, right after you subscribe. No pressure, of course.
For real, no pressure.
Almost killed in
love
abandoned
that.
house.
What was that? Almost killed in an abandoned house?
Almost killed in abandoned house. In February 2019,
Dude, I've seen my fair share of abandoned houses that were really like gonna collapse.
man by the name of Ekrem Uyseler posted a video on NBC
I know this one,
News
yep.
platform showing what started as a simple home walkthrough but turned into something pretty disturbing. A group of real estate investors checking out a potential renovation project, documenting the property for reference, but what they found inside completely changed the tone of the day.
There's a tripwire. Chat, if y'all haven't seen this before, there was a tripwire on the staircase. You step on it, it sets a knife to come down and almost kill you. On a crotch. No, not a crotch, a crutch. Wow. I think this is where the tripwire is right here. I think this is where it is, because you see that. So that's where the tripwire is, and then there's a thing on the top that comes down and stabs you. Now, who would make this? I don't know. A psychopath?
It goes up.
But this is bad.
He spots something strange, a single nail sticking
Yep,
out of the
knew it.
wall. At first glance, it looks harmless, until they notice a thin fishing line running from that nail up to the
Yep,
second floor.
exactly. See? I've seen this
Right here,
before.
you see this wire going over here?
Yeah, that's fuck.
It's going right to your heart.
It's on a crutch with a knife.
Why would you want to renovate this place? There's literally cracks in the wall.
That's
See that? Yo, touch it. Let's see. Yo, cut it. You see that?
Oh, come here,
So
Scott.
that's Scott. Come here.
Look at here. See this string?
Oh, no, don't f***ing move. That's a booby trap. See the
Scott, see this string?
See
I'd
the
be
broken-
afraid it'd blow up the
broken
house.
glass over here.
Curiosity turns to unease as Ekrem traces the line, realizing it's connected to a crude contraption dangling above the stairs.
I see it. Yep. No, you don't see it. Go to the other side. No, I see it. Yo, look at this wall. Look at the knife.
crutch, dude.
See the knife?
Bro, that
A
wall's
wooden
gonna
crutch,
collapse.
duct taped with a rusty kitchen knife, rigged to swing down toward anyone walking up. It's the kind of thing you'd expect to see in a survival horror game, not a suburban renovation project. Instead of running out,
So he's gonna
they
whack
decide
it.
to test it carefully.
What is it? Oh!
That would be right in your chest or right in your jugular. Like, you would die if that happened to you, bro.
I killed you right in your f***ing head, dude.
With a quick tug on the line, the crutch snaps downward, the knife slicing through the air exactly where someone's head would have been. The trap worked
If you were right there, depending on how tall you were, that would have hit your neck or your chest.
flawlessly. Ekrem's voice in the clip carries both disbelief and fascination.
I
He
need
even
to remind
mentions
myself, if I'm going to be doing this, I need to actually, like, make sure.
that despite what they found, they were still planning to move forward with the renovation. It's unsettling to imagine a death trap hidden in an empty house, waiting for the next person to walk upstairs.
Yeah, that would be in your chest.
Unwanted guests. In July 2023,
Hey, I mean, hey.
Urbex Hill uploaded a video to
It's always
YouTube
Urbex
that takes
Hill.
us deep into the forgotten streets of Cleveland, Ohio, specifically a place called Holton Avenue. Once a proud and bustling neighborhood lined with family homes, the area now stands in eerie silence. Urbex Hill's goal tonight isn't just to explore, it's to document what remains of Holton Avenue before it disappears completely. But what he ends up discovering goes far beyond the decay of empty homes.
Did I ever
His
see
first
this video?
stop is an abandoned church. Faded graffiti stretches across the
I don't
walls,
think I've ever seen
shattered
this.
glass covers the floors, and scattered papers flutter near broken pews. The gaping holes in the floor mark where scavengers have ripped out air conditioning vents and copper pipes, the bones of the buildings stripped for scrap. Urbex Hill sets up a stationary camera on the first floor to catch any signs of movement while he explores below. But what that camera captures turns out to be far more chilling than he anticipated.
No.
As he makes
Someone
his way into the basement,
slammed the
a
door
loud
shut?
slam echoes through the empty church. One of the heavy doors upstairs had just closed on its own. He freezes, startled, and immediately rushes back up to check. The door is shut tight, the same one that was open moments ago. Just as he examines it, a faint voice can be heard to his left.
At least I don't think it was.
What makes this moment truly disturbing is that Chris doesn't react. He presses on, and as the night continues, things only get stranger.
I would press on from this a little bit, but once something else happens, I'm out of that bitch. You already know that. That's not a heavy door. Look how fucking easily it opened.
What does that say?
Look up and around, you'll be dead. Come to town. See, I'd see that and get the fuck out of there.
Leaving the church behind, Urbex Hill moves down Holton Avenue
Okay, good. That's what I would do.
to the first abandoned home on the block. The house is swallowed by overgrowth, but there's a faint path leading up to the front door, a sign
Okay.
that people have been here recently.
No.
That's kind of creepy. There's a path going through here. Like a lot of people must walk back here. That's kind of sketchy.
So there's two doors right there you could have entered right there.
Inside, the air is stale, and the walls are coated with dust. He moves through the rooms carefully,
This does not
noting
look like a
signs
good
of
house to be in.
long-gone family life, torn curtains, scattered mail, and old photos. Upstairs, he finds a box of suspicious VHS tapes, clearly left behind decades ago.
Outdoor hardcore.
Is that a Minecraft tape? My thick black ass. Chat, I'm taking a picture of this. Oh my god, why is there a tape like that? Oh my god, bruh. Dude. My thick black ass. Why?
What are these doing up here?
Black chicks. What do you mean, bro? I'm dying.
Satisfied with the footage, he decides.
Satisfied with the footage? Is that what he said?
What are these doing up here?
Satisfied with the footage,
Bruh.
he decides to move on, but his next stop would be one he wouldn't forget. The second to last house looks more intact from the outside, but it's sealed off from the front. So, Chris circles around to the backyard, where an abandoned shed catches his attention. He recalls seeing it earlier in the day. The top door had been closed then, but now it's slightly ajar.
I'm gonna have to be super careful.
Why? Why?
Inside, the place is a mess. Trash is piled high, food wrappers, blankets, signs of recent habitation. He speaks softly, cautious but curious, making his way deeper into the structure. The creaking floors give away how unstable the place really is. Then, from below, he hears footsteps.
Still creepy.
I don't like houses that you cannot see the floor when exploring. I don't like that because if you ever want to explore, this is one tip I have. Structural integrity is a big issue. You need to make sure it's structurally sound. You can't do that if there's a bunch of shit on the floor. You need to at least see one part of the floor and get a nice solid press to see how much it'll bow down under your weight. If it doesn't, that's usually a better sign. If it does just a little, that's honestly ideal. That's expected and that's ideal. If it does a lot, or it's soft and wet, or it just looks rotten, good. If it's a carpet, oh my goodness, you're probably fucked. I would get out of there, bruh. Urbex Hill, bruh. I think it's Chris. Yeah. Chris, get the hell out of there. I would think the structure's about to collapse. What do you mean, bruh? Bruh, it might be a human, but it also might be the whole fucking house coming down. My goodness. Like, I heard the stairs creaking when he was stepping up, when he heard the noises. God, those were loud. Dude, this is so scary. Bruh.
Whoa.
What's that?
I just built a budgeting app in Base 44.
Nobody fucking cares.
Sorry. Didn't know if I lived here.
Bruh. Oh my god.
Chris backs up quickly, keeping calm. The encounter ends as quickly as it began, but at least during that exploration, Urbex Hill came face to face with a human. In his next exploration, though, things were different. This
Okay,
time,
he had pants on, chat. I did not.
what he encountered wasn't human at all, because just a year prior, he would upload a video to YouTube that would be of the most unsettling explorations he's ever filmed. While walking through a
For Urbex Hill, bro, what do you mean?
forest, he stumbled upon the entrance to what looked like a massive drain tunnel. For most people, that would have been a sign to turn around, but for Urbex Hill, it was the perfect opportunity for a spontaneous adventure, and maybe,
I would have
just
went
maybe,
in
something worth documenting.
few
The
feet.
moment he steps inside, he's greeted with walls covered in graffiti.
Yeah,
water
I would have read
trickling
some of the
beneath his
graffiti and got
feet,
the
and
fuck out
a
of
strange
there.
echo that seems to follow him deeper with every step. Half a mile in, the tunnel feels endless. The artwork fades, replaced by silence and fog, and the air grows thick. That's when the realization hits. He's far beyond the point of no return. According to other explorers, something strange lived down here, something not quite human. People reported seeing
Bro is not lying about the fog. There was a lot of that.
pairs of glowing eyes peering from the darkness, always just out of reach. He brushed off the stories as internet folklore, but as he walked past graffiti that read, "Human flesh tastes better in the dark," even he couldn't deny how wrong this place felt.
What?
Still, curiosity pulled him further
How does he
in.
know?
As the tunnel widened, the water level rose and the air turned humid with fog and steam. His voice echoed against the dripping wall.
Dude, at this point, just go back.
Drowned out by the
God.
sound of rushing water.
What do you
Then,
mean?
At a massive cross-section where several tunnels met, his flashlight caught something, or someone, moving.
Bro, that's so much water. I'm not gonna say anything.
For a split second, a set of glowing eyes.
And you're telling me, I think y'all already know from my reaction that this ain't real. This isn't real. I doubt it. I mean, if this were to happen IRL, I would shit myself while running out of it. I would run out of this tunnel crapping my pants, and it would be coming out of my shorts. I mean, assuming it's hot outside, like I assume it's fall, and I'm assuming it's hot in here, like a sauna because of how much humid it is or how much humidity there is. I'm assuming he's wearing shorts. If I was wearing shorts in this situation, I'd be crapping my shorts while running out, and the crap would be seeping through my underwear and through my shorts, and it would be leaking out of my fucking shorts and be dripping down my leg into my shoes while running out of here. Like, dude, if this was obviously if I experienced this IRL, and you're telling me he's just filming it, he's just filming it, he's not even reacting.
Stared back at him from around the corner.
He's still
Then
filming.
another. Two pairs. Whatever was down here wasn't alone. You can clearly see some sort of cryptid lurking around the corner. His body almost inhuman.
You
as
gotta
it
be
peers
fisting
at
me,
Chris
bro.
from just a few yards away.
There's no
It
way
stares at
people
him for a
actually think that
second
this is
before
real.
ducking behind the corner, kicking water up.
I'm not lying, that could be real, but the fact that they're purely white eyes is like, no. I understand people are crazy, but if you saw that, you would literally want yourself like out of that
where
place.
it just was. Instead of fleeing, Urbex Hill moved toward it.
See, this is why he didn't think of editing it until after the video.
Camera steady, heart racing. He turned the corner, nothing, just darkness and the faint
'Cause
sound
there's
of
nothing
water.
there in the
he
first
pressed on
place.
for another 10 minutes, hoping for another glimpse, but the tunnel seemed endless, and whatever
Yeah, you're hoping to see that fucking creature, bro.
he saw had vanished without a trace. When he finally decided to head back, the silence felt heavier. The deeper parts of the tunnel were now completely consumed by fog. As he approached the entrance, a strange noise can be heard from deep within the tunnel.
Okay, I do agree with that noise. I think that is real. However, what happened earlier, I don't think is real.
He didn't look back and exited through the entrance in which he had come from. Whatever was in those tunnels stayed hidden. The only proof of what he encountered that day is the short, blurry glimpse caught on camera. 2 glowing eyes, watching him from the dark.
I should have
Has
skipped.
Kyrie texted you back?
I don't want to talk about it.
The man with the pipe.
Oh no, this
On
sounds
January
bad.
15th, 2024, T.P.
Massive
Urbex
abandoned high school. We weren't alone. Chased by armed scrapper. Okay, no. I did
uploaded
not
a
mean to look
video
ahead, chat, I'm
YouTube
sorry.
That started as a routine exploration, but ended in a terrifying encounter that cut the whole trip short. Their plan was to document a massive abandoned high school that had been left to decay
That is
for years.
massive.
After spotting an open window,
I did not need to
T.P.
see ass
Urbex
cheeks
and his
today.
friend climbed in. The building was in rough shape. Graffiti covered nearly every wall, and debris from old lockers and desks littered
Ooh, there's some
the
gear.
halls. Most rooms were empty, stripped bare by
This fucking school had a goddamn swimming pool. Why, where, what, when, why, how? Hi. Ad break starts in 15 seconds. Yeah, you came in here and now you're getting cooked by ads.
vandals
Already.
and scrappers. Still, the pair pressed on, filming as they went. About 10 minutes in, they thought they heard footsteps echoing from somewhere down the hall, but brushed it off as the wind, or maybe their own echoes. That small decision would come back to haunt them. When they entered the auditorium, the atmosphere shifted. It was dark, quiet, and unsettlingly open, the kind of space where you feel eyes on you,
I know exactly what's gonna happen. They're gonna get something thrown at him.
even when you're alone. Then, out of nowhere,
Oh, hey, what's up, man?
standing just a few feet away was a man holding a metal pipe, staring straight at them. T.P. Urbex didn't scream or bolt. Instead, he turned around and calmly motioned to his friend to leave. But as they started walking toward the exit, the man followed, fast. Within seconds, the calm exploration turned into a chase through the hallways of
Dude, that metal pipe. Howdy, bro. Yo, howdy. Bro. That metal pipe can do some fucking damage. Was good. Oh, ads are starting. Ads are starting, chat.
the old school.
Let's go. Just get out of any door. This door.
Oh, yes. You know what? Since y'all are probably in ads, I'm gonna say yes. Since there's an ad break, I'll chill for a minute. Y'all are in ads. There we go, chat. Y'all are back. I think so. I think so. Dude, what the fuck? Why is my Chromebook not loading? He. Okay. We're back. There we go.
The calm exploration turned into a chase through the hallways of the old school.
Let's go.
Oh no.
Just get out of any door. This door right here. Yeah.
Bro, oh, I can hear him, bro.
Let's go. Yo, let's go.
What the
Once outside, the two regrouped and caught their breath. Logic would say, call it a day. But like
Yes, logic would say call it a day. But these guys are going to be like, nope, I just got chased out by a man with a metal pipe, and I'm going to go right back into the building and risk death. Because why not? Because why not when you are doing this? Like, see, ChatGPT kind of degrades me. ChatGPT's like, oh, well, you know, it's really like you just should not explore at all. Like, I get that you're, like, feeling like this, but then all of a sudden I'm like, bro, yeah, I'm, like, stupid, but I'm not like this. Like, where I'm just gonna go back in after getting chased out.
Any determined explorer, TP Urbex, wasn't ready to quit just yet. After some discussion, they decided to go back in, this time entering through
they don't
another
care about
section of
the
school.
countless
The
amount of
plan
cars
was to
that are
get
gonna
just
see
a few
them.
more shots, but as soon as they stepped foot in the auditorium again, the same man appeared.
Chased out of here this time. The auditorium decided to make her way in here first this time. Kind of get it out the way.
He already made it clear he does not want you in there.
That was the final warning. They retreated and moved to explore a different wing of the building, carefully
Different wing of the building? Are you dead ass?
avoiding the auditorium altogether.
dead ass?
The rest of the exploration went quietly, but the tension never faded. Every sound, every flicker of light felt like it could be him again.
For real.
If you're enjoying the video so far, please consider subscribing. No pressure, of course.
W-mans for concluding the no pressure.
Building collapses on explorers.
Yes. Okay. Okay, the explorers, I hope they're good, but yes. I'm so glad this is here. I want people to look. I want people to know that you should still check. Just because it's not documented well does not mean you should not check the floors of abandoned buildings. Now, hospitals and shit, they're made out of concrete usually. That's really strong. Yeah, because they have to be up to code until they're abandoned, so... Houses, on the other hand, usually don't have protocol. You can literally never maintain your house. As long as it's still standing, you still have to pay on it, so...
On January 19th, 2023, Urban Rock Dove uploaded what would become one of his most intense and dangerous explorations yet.
Where is he? Is he in like a silo?
This trip was supposed to be another day of documenting
Like a
forgotten
UFO?
architecture, but it turned into a near-death experience. The location was an abandoned power plant
Oh my
that
goodness
had
gracious.
reportedly been shut down
Chernobyl.
sometime in the 1900s after a major incident. Information about the site was scarce, but one thing was certain. It had been left untouched for decades.
Oh
When
yeah,
Urban
that's
Rock
my
Dove
favorite
and his
part.
friend arrived, they noticed something strange. No security, no fences, no warning signs. That alone was enough to pique their curiosity.
Yeah, that's a little
Once inside,
strange.
their goal was to reach one of the cooling towers, and despite the decaying floors and collapsing walls, they managed to find their way inside.
How? Dude, I wouldn't try and climb that. That's literally asking, oh, would you 50-50 buckshot? No, fuck. Would you do Russian roulette with a blank and a live round? I wouldn't. This is literally just like that,
It
bro.
was risky, but that's part of the thrill for explorers like them. After finishing up around the tower, they decided to move toward the largest structure on the site, a towering building connected to the rest of the plant
Oh, it wasn't even the tower that was that dangerous. It is the
by
building,
an
okay.
old, elevated road. That's when things started to go wrong. As they explored the lower level, they suddenly heard multiple cars pulling up outside.
Oh no.
Yeah, they look.
This is a double whammy. The building's gonna collapse on them, and they're gonna get caught. GG's.
A road that goes through between this building that you can see through the window.
Then, faint at first, the sound of footsteps and movement above them. Thinking they were about to get caught trespassing, they started making their way toward an exit, trying to stay quiet. But as they crept through the dark,
No.
the noises above turned into something much worse.
No. Dude, the fucking roof is gonna collapse on him. Well, probably the second floor, but...
There's someone in here. Slowly.
Loud metallic bangs, followed by deep rumbling sounds that shook the entire floor.
No.
The upper level was collapsing.
Dude, that's each floor. That's like the roof collapsing. And then the next floor, and then the next. There's probably like 6 floors. Dude, they're dead.
Where was that? Over there.
No?
They are so
In a
calm.
panic, they sprinted for the exit as chunks of debris and dust began falling from the ceiling. The building was literally coming down around them. They sprinted for the nearest exit and made it out safely.
I can't say that is I cannot say that is like, oh, well, you didn't expect it to, because as they were running away from the sound, you saw the floor was like half there. But parts of it, it just looked like it was old. It didn't look super... Now, again, I wasn't there, but... Bro.
Later on, they learned that the facility had fallen victim to countless scrappers which had left the foundations in ruins. Had they stayed even an hour longer, they might have been buried inside when the floors started collapsing.
Dude, I would come back like a year later just to see if the building is collapsed. And if it isn't, I'm not going inside. Dude, so they thought that one loud thump was a human, but then they heard another. It was literally each floor caving and giving way for each floor there was. So the ceiling, and then the next floor, and then the next, and then the next. Well, I can't say for sure unless I go in there, but...
What started as another casual exploration ended as a chilling reminder that some abandoned places are dangerous for a reason.
Well, are abandoned for a reason.
The Thing in the Basement. On October 14th, 2019, YouTuber Baker X Derek uploaded a video that started as a calm, cinematic motorcycle ride through the hills, but ended as one of his most unsettling experiences caught on camera. What began as a chill cruise meant for...
Oh, yeah. Dude, this is vibey as fuck. Doing 59 miles an hour. I'm assuming miles an hour because he's on the right side of the road. So, let's see if this title is actually real or this thumbnail.
Good views and smooth footage quickly took a darker turn when he passed by a house he'd seen before. Except this time, something about it felt off. Curiosity got the best of him. He turned into the long driveway, gravel crunching beneath his tires, and the deeper he went, the more obvious it became that this place wasn't just old, it was completely abandoned.
Dude.
Ooh.
Caretaker of Call Please. There's a house right there.
That's vibey.
And there's a burnt down house right there.
The entrance had clearly
Dude, that
been
looks so
boarded up
good.
at
Is
some
this California? Is this California?
point, but now it was wide open. Derek knew the risks of exploring something like this, especially alone, but his instinct to document what he saw pulled him forward. Inside, the atmosphere was strange. It didn't feel like a regular house. The layout was odd, like a mix between a hotel and an office, with empty rooms and broken doors scattered across the halls. Trash and debris covered the floors,
I'm leaving.
but
Bye.
what caught his attention
Bye.
most was a mattress on the ground, fresh enough to suggest someone had been there recently. That realization changed everything. Suddenly, every sound mattered. Every creak of the floorboard felt like a warning, but a heavy unease started to settle in, the kind that makes you feel like you're being watched. At one point, his camera briefly pans by a bathroom door, nothing unusual at first glance. But later, during editing, Derek noticed something inside that bathroom.
There's a man
faint
shitting in the
figure,
bathroom.
standing just out of view, partially hidden in the shadows. Still, he pressed on, heading toward the basement. Even though everything in him was telling him not to, the air grew colder, the light dimmer, and then, out of nowhere...
Hello? Dude, I think I hear somebody. I think I hear something.
Dude, I'd be scared shitless.
Derek didn't wait around to find out what it was. He bolted out of the building, jumped back on his bike.
That's why you
and
bring a
sped
fucking
off.
flashlight.
Some explorations end
Although
with
he
great
didn't plan
footage or a
this.
story to tell. This one ended with a mystery, and the chilling thought that whatever was down there might have wanted him gone.
Hey, I mean, they got that, though. Oh, you've got to be dominating me. All right, chat. I tried to watch this one. This one is really good. It's just so long. It's a 46-minute video, but it's just stretched out so much. Dude, this guy. He's the dude. Y'all need to leave. Okay, we'll leave. Wait, what? They escaped the mall. Oh, the fuck you mean no? For real. They escaped the mall like it was some horror game, Chase. For real, like, dude, literally, like, bro, they were almost. Oh. A small dude with a plastic broomstick is truly the scariest thing I ever saw.